Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we're going to play some Mardu Merriment here. So I don't typically do decks that are really similar back to back, but I was talking about this one in the Boros Cancer deck and I realized that most of the pieces for that deck, we had substitutes or other versions for it within in Standard 2021, which we don't typically have. And so basically, instead of having the Immortal Sun, we get General Kudro, which is not totally a helpful version to go with. But basically, the idea of this deck is get out Outlaw's Merriment. Outlaw's Merriment creates 3/1s, 2/1s, 1/2s, which aren't really powerful. They don't close out the game that quickly. So instead, we'd create a bunch of ways to make them bigger, faster, stronger, and whenever we make them every single turn and they are then, you know, 5/3s and, you know, whatever, and with lifelink, haste, trample, haste, whatever it is. So we basically get out Glorious Anthem as all creatures you control get +1/+1. We also get General Kudro, which says all humans we control get +1/+1, which Outlaw's Merriment tokens are humans, so that's pretty sweet. We do have Bone Crusher Giant in here. It's mostly just because it's a good removal spell for us, and two, like that's the reason it's in here. So we do get the pump with Glorious Anthem. General Kudro doesn't work well with that, but everything else kind of does. And so this is the idea of the deck, is basically run a control deck. We're fine with wiping the board over and over and over again. We get Outlaw's Merriment out. We get Glorious Anthems out. We make big tokens every single turn, and people have to deal with it. And that's pretty sweet. We can make them indestructible with Basri Cat, so we can be swinging in aggressively. And so for the removal in this deck, we have Heartless Sack. We have Glass Casket. We have Banishing Light, Scorching Dragonfire, Bone Crusher Giant. We have Shatter the Sky. We have Elspeth Conquers Death. We have Chandra Heart of Fire, which deals 2 damage to something every single turn, which with our Scorching Dragonfire's Bone Crusher Giant, we should be able to chain together to make it really big and awesome. And then because we're in Mardu, we get Ruinous Ultimatum, which I'm really excited to see if the one of here does see play. We'll see. Sometimes whenever I put a one of in something in a deck, I see it way more often than anything that I put 4 ofs in. So we'll see if that stays true again. Overall, I think this deck has a decent shot to be powerful. We'll see how it does against the decks that are out there right now, basically. So we'll see. Basically, if we can get Outlaw's Merriment out and stay, it's good. Gem Razor being really prominent in the format is one cause for concern, that there is a lot of enchantment removal right now, and that just destroys us. And also just not finding Outlaw's Merriment, which I don't have a ton of card draw. We have Chandra Heart of Fire to be able to draw some cards. We have, I was going to say we have Castle Lockthwain, but I don't even have Castle Lockthwain. It doesn't work well with our lands just yet. And so that's probably the one biggest thing that this deck may need, is just a bit more card draw. And maybe chat here on Twitch can actually help me out. What could come in for good card draw for the deck? Elspeth Conquers Death kind of helps us bring things back. Like, we have a bunch of value in this and everything, but I'm really not sure what we can bring in. So, maybe I'll add to it as we play through. So I'm going to play a couple games as it is. If it changes up in the link down the description below for the deck list, then it's because we changed it up, and that's okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. All right, opponent's going first. We have only one piece of removal. We don't have a lot of white mana. This hand, I hate mulliganing a hand with 3 lands because it doesn't happen that often for me where I get a good amount of lands in my hand. So, I mean, we can keep it with Banishing Light and just hope to draw more lands, I guess. I'm going to keep it. Not sure that's the right way to go. We can draw into some other good stuff. All right, there we go. See, now we're in great shape. Life is good. Seasoned Hollowblade. All right, Banishing Light does take care of that. So play tap land, pass the turn. Down to 17. Playing anything else? Is this like the Stormwell Caprador type deck again? Cycle? Weird. All right, Banishing Light, hit this Hollowblade. See if they want to discard real quick and gain indestructible. You never know. Hollowblade. Okay. Man, we have so many tap lands in this deck. All right, play that out. I think we just killed a Stinger. We can start ticking up on the Seasoned Hollowblade, make them discard every single turn, which for discarding for them, they want to, huh? Because they can just activate that over and over and over again, discard their entire hand. Get a that's one way to fill the graveyard with cycling stuff, huh? Outlaw's Merriment also kind of shuts it down a little bit. We have a blocker every turn, so let's just go ahead and kill this now before it does more damage. This technically is doing like 5 points of damage to us with no blockers, while this does 3, so that's better. Okay, down to 10. Stuck on lands. Fable Passage. Grab a mountain. I think we're still casting the Outlaw's Merriment here, though. This doesn't actually do much. So yeah, Outlaw's Merriment. Create a token every turn. Glorious Anthem starts getting a little bit better. We can Bone Crusher, Glorious Anthem, make this guy biglier. Play a Temple. We do have Castle Ardenvale to make another token just to block here as well. Let's get out the Anthem, though. This is what we came to do. We came to Anthem things. Dude, our life total is so low right now. Zenith Flare already kills us, basically, right? All right, pass the turn. There's a lot of good decks just in Standard right now. Cycling, the Teamer Adventures, Ugin, anything with Ugin basically is great. Raj with a Prime sub. I don't know why I'm not getting the thing telling me it's coming. So I could kill this and they don't gain 3 life. That doesn't actually matter to us, right? Okay. Actually, so before it goes to combat, because I think it taps it, right? So it can't attack. Discards cannot attack. Life is better. Come on, give us the life gain. Dude, we need life gain so badly. Elswith Gunger's Death is a completely dead card for us, right? So play Chandra, and we actually just tick up to exile our hand, I think. So discard your hand, exile top 3 cards. Let's see here. What is this? On each creature you control. This is some sort of jank. I guess we make him discard again. Why not? They have Outlaw's Merriment as well. What is this deck? All right, no attacks past turn. I guess we hold on to Elswith Gunger's Death now. What in the world? I mean, Zenith Flare, so they're just playing Zenith Flare for value of just being a good removal spell, I guess. Interesting, very interesting deck. On for the cycling game plan. I mean, 8 cards in graveyard, but they're not all cycling things. Yeah, we definitely block, keep our life total as high as possible. Hope to hit Lifelinkers. Discards again. More cycling stuff, though. And we can get stuff out of their hand, I guess. There is that. All right, 1 damage to you. All right, now did they just let it die? Scorching Dragonfire. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant. I should always tick up with the Planeswalker first, huh? 2 damage to any target. Hit your face. We're 1 land away from being able to use the Castle Ardenvale as well. Swing in. Pass the turn. Zenith Flares are faced. Do they have another one? Gosh darn it. We're gonna kill ourselves first. Take that. Good game. Ha! Ha ha! You can't kill me, fool. All right, up against Gabriel, a pack Axio, and we have Merriment. We have the mana to get there, hopefully. Bone Crushies are great. Life is fantastic. That's another land we shall keep. Pass the turn. Robber that is rich. Kill you. Do I want to get to Merriment first or just get out the Bone Crusher? Play the Triumph, pass the turn. I think the answer is I want to stomp. So regardless of anything, I'm wanting to stomp them here. Ooh, that's good. All right, get out Crushy to block, and then else ECD will come down. If we can have like 2 Bone Crushers with Chandra, ECD kill something, and then start hitting the Merriments, I think that's the better way to go here. Definitely kill Annex. ECD becomes less good now, but that's fine. So untap land, we get Chandra, so just start ticking up to kill things. Shatter the Sky. All right, if they have Embercleave, then I shouldn't play it. Let's go Atlas Merriment. I'm gonna be a little bit greedy. We're gonna Shatter on the next turn. If they have another Annex though, it's really bad. So if they play Annex here, they swing in, they get a bunch of guys after the Shatters. Ow. All right, create a blocker. All right, that's actually a really good blocker. There we go. We hit the land. Everything is perfect. All right, that's what I was hoping for. Get the Annex. Get out of there, son. No attacks past the turn. Now we got blockers for days and the Shatter coming. Still pretty pleased. No Embercleave. Shock. They can't use the Castle Embereth now. There's that. Phoenix of Ash. Okay. We're down low. They have 1 card left in hand, and we get the Shatter. Shatter. Go down to 7. We get to bring back Stompy next turn. The flyer is actually really annoying. Ooh, how do we beat that? Get a life linker? There it is. I guess we just get better chance of having life linkers. We have the Bone Crusher to stop them. So Outlaws Merriment number 2, pass the turn. If we can keep getting life linkers, we just win the game. They get a swing in for 4 here with Embereth. Annex, rude. Scorching Dragonfire would be great. Chandra can help us dig for it a little bit. All right, kill you. Lifelinker, not a lifelinker, but something that can kill. How many cards does it need to bring it back? All right, so we actually hit here. Fable Passage. Grab, I guess, red mana. Chandra. Deal 2 here. Swing, swing with the life linkers. All right, up to 7. Oh my gosh. Nice. That's game, I believe. Dang it, come on. Dude, they hit action after action the entire game there. That was ridiculous. We definitely should have won that one. All right, that's cool. Whatever. All right, up against Faust 14-12. We have Scorching Dragonfire. So we have some removal. We have some scrying. I'm going to keep it. We're on the draw as well. So much removal in this hand. Let's just hope they're not extremely aggro. Untapped land is nice. Can't play anything though, so yeah, Triumph, pass the turn. Please, oh please, use the ability. Yep. Get all of those out of the deck. That's cool. We are going to shatter your life. Village Rites, sacks, draw some cards. Did they miss a land drop? No, they already played it. Pass the turn. I could have shocked there to not let it get out of the deck, but it's one of those where it's just like, having it around's not that big of a deal. We'll take the one. Bastion. All right, give us a land. No land. Banishing Light. Hit the Bastion of Remembrance. No land though. That was brutal. All right, Banishing Light that one too. Still no land. Come on, deck. I know you can do it. I mean, it looks like the rest of the deck is built all around just creating a bunch of small creatures. The Scorching Dragonfires are going to be annoying for them as well. You serious? Still no land? Whew. That's incredible. All right, play Bone Crushy, I guess. I'd rather be able to block every turn, I suppose. Nice. Dude, all 4 of them. That is impressive. Dang. Take 2 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to play something this turn. Exiled, no triggers, pass the turn. Take 2 more, down to 6. Dude, we just cannot find anything. What is up with this? This is ridiculous. No lands whatsoever. How many lands has this been? So we're 15 deep and we've only found 3 lands. And we scryed for a land too and kept it there, I guess. What are the odds of that? I think the deck only has 24. All right, let's go ahead and check out our trusty dusty MTG assistant. All right, so, gosh, 2 more down to 1. I think we're dead here. I guess I shouldn't have blocked it. Oh well. All right, let's just check this out. What are the odds of us hitting a land here? 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2. I'm assuming, I'm not going to do all the math there, but that's a lot of percentages of chance for every single draw for us to be hitting a land, and just could not do it. Up against Dark Slayer, and removal. We have 4 mana, no black mana, but black is kind of splashed just for the Kudro and Heartless Act anyway, so I mean, like, that's fine. We have the ability to play our Mardu Merriment, which we hope we can find. So keep it. There it is. Ask and ye shall receive, my friends. Dude, they're doing a good job with all the card art, by the way. These just look good. Oh, Teamer Adventures. Why did I play the tap land? That was an accident. Rushed it and crushed it. Yeah, this looks like this feels like it's a really hard matchup for us overall. Pass the turn. There's nothing else we really want to kill. We have shattered this guy's up, so just hit the 1/1, get it off the board. The one downside is that now they may not play the left check beast. They play Uro instead. Sebastian, how you doing? All right. I'm expecting it to get Brazen Barward, but we don't have a better play there. So Outlaws Merriment. And maybe it doesn't. Who knows? They're still digging for the Lucky Clovers and things, right? All right, because of Brazen Borrower, just having things die is way better. So swing in with the 2/1. Gain some life. Board wipe. They get to draw a card. Pass the turn. We also have not seen a Glorious Anthem in like a few games now. That would be nice to hit. Lucky Clover. Yeah, we don't really have anything that deals with Lucky Clover. This might be a match that we just scoop and go to the next one. Because I don't think that we have a good answer for this. I honestly think that Lucky Clover is far and beyond being able to play against unless you like have a deck specifically built to beat it. Like if things like Glass Casket could also hit this, then sure. We do have Banishing Lights, I guess. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... All right. I'm just done. There's no way we can come back and beat that. I don't think there's any way. 3 Lucky Clovers is just so tough. But is it ridiculous? Yeah. This is a keepable hand. Not amazing, but keepable. What kind of deck do I feel like they're playing? I put it to the bottom. That may be one of our few things that actually deals with things that they're playing. Of One Mind. What is that? All right, Glorious Anthem past the turn. Just building our board, our value. That's what we do. Oh, gosh. Temple of Silence, Glass Casket. I think I just want to be digging for the Outlaws Merriment. We have Banishing Light for the Lucky Clover now. I honestly want to see the stats on how many games are won with Lucky Clover when Lucky Lucky Adventures when Lucky Clover is out versus when it's not. They obviously have value when it's not out as well. Like Edgerland Keeper is good and everything, but that's like a reasonable amount of power. I really want to see how powerful Lucky Clover is in general. All right, spends a Brazen Barber. That's actually cool. I'm good with that. That should be straw card. Shatter the Skies. Give me the board wipe. Give it to me now. Of One Mind. Not seen this played with it, but that's dang good. Yeah, you're getting muted, dude. You're first off playing this deck and then that. So yeah, no, you're out of here. Fae of Wishes for an Ugin. Well, we have an answer for an Ugin, so that's kind of fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just play Bone Crusher so they don't keep hitting us past the turn. Not gonna put out the Glorious Anthem just yet. If they're gonna play Ugin, it's gonna be for 0 value, basically. It's the Scry. Keep one on top. Love Struck Beast. The downside with our answers for Ugin is that they just get bounced, and then life is terrible. So I guess we are hoping to find Elspeth Conquers Death, right? All right. Swing in past the turn. We're winning the race. Yay. Plays out Brazen Borrower. We Scorching Dragonfire it. Ya dead son. Plays land. Goes for Ugin. Just ticks up to hit the Bone Crushy. That's fine. All right. Do you have the Brazen Borrower?
I have greater matters to attend to.
Plays out the Fae Wishes, brings it back to hand just to go dig for another Ugin? That would be pretty good. Return to nature. Come on. All right. Not that. All right. Let's tick up. Fortunately, we have to discard the other Chandra. All right. So we know Ugin is coming back next turn. We know that it's going to -5. So we're looking for something that does 2 damage, basically. Right? So put it to the bottom. Lucky Clover. Turn to nature. Yeah. Ugin, exile all that's good in the world. It's in first. Yeah, I think this is also just power of Fae Wishes as well. Like, it's so good being able to bring things in from the sideboard as well. Having 15 more cards, especially when Lucky Clover gets it going. I think that's game. I can hopefully it's Scorching Dragonfire. They have Lucky Clover, Fae Wishes. We've lost everything. Yeah, okay, that's game. Well, cool. All right, this is a good hand. Sure. They're playing blue, so probably need that, right? If we're playing up against Lucky Clover here, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay. Flame Mountain, pass the turn. Uro. Still could be Team Adventures here. They also play this. Jared Kudrow is so weird in our deck, but it does get rid of Uros. So there you go. Joel Real. Visionary. Sweet. That's cool. Stomp the Jewel Reel. Glass Casket the token and swing in. All right, so far we've had all of the answers. I mean, that's part of the reason we play a deck with all these answers. You know. Oh, okay. I like this deck. This is cool. This is a just draw lots of cards type of deck. Lore Scale Quaddle, an undervalued card in my opinion. They could have instant speed draw. Okay, play Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, this is a tough one. All right, so I think what we do is we actually kill the Visionary. Quaddle, if they found a way to draw cards. Okay, they did have a way to draw cards. So we get rid of the Visionary, not the Quaddle, then we can ECD the Quaddle. If it gets out of hand. The Great Henge. That draws a lot of cards. We're absolutely fine with trading all day long here. They didn't go for the... Okay, sweet. ECD, hit the Great Henge, get that out of here. No attacks past the turn. We're probably just going to go for a Shatter, so these guys dying doesn't matter to us basically at all here. So play something else good. Gargra, here we go. Good job. Okay, that's not good. So we're taking some... Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good. Right. How many times have I said that's good, that's not good, that's good? A few times. All right, shatter this guy. Down to one card, 2 cards left in hand. Reset the board with an ECD and a Shatter the Skies. Life is great. Questing Beast. Bring back, I guess, Kudro with a counter. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant, Scorching Dragonfire. There we go, pass the turn. Teferi.
This isn't my first time being the hero.
Outlaws Merriment is tempting there. I do think we still go for the ECD.
My past is catching up to me.
If our stuff dies, it's kind of fine. Do we just go swinging in for 8 here? Like, I might just go aggressive. Like, we're winning the race. So they block. Cool. Sacks the Scry. And the Gargaroth. Alright. Well, now I'm not going to hesitate to shatter. Play the Triome, pass the turn. Visionary draws again. We've gotten rid of a lot of their threats, like multiples of them. So I'm hoping they don't keep drawing great stuff. I go for Kudro again, I suppose. Okay, Outlaw's Merriment. Pass the turn. With Kudro, we can create a guy that actually blocks and kills the questing beast. And so it's a little bit of an interesting choice here to just kind of let him keep hitting in for a moment. We can take it for one turn, but if they have good answers, we're in a lot of trouble. Teferi. All right, well, I guess now it doesn't matter as much. Actually, I think that with that, they have too many ways that they can kind of gotcha here. So we will go for the trade if they offer it. Right, they don't. Pass to my turn. Okay, hit the Teferi. Ooh, definitely keep that on top. All right, Castle Ardenvel. Okay, sacrifice 2 humans. So we can do this every turn for big things. So, ya dead, son. All right, now we swing at Teferi. They can chump to keep it around, which probably is the better play. I'm actually not sure. I mean, yeah, I guess so. You're also dead. Dude, they've run into so much action. They've got to hit lands at some point, right? I guess that's what Teferi is for. Primal Might goes away. Joriel, draw a card. Llanowar Visionary. All right, all right. These guys aren't big, so Kudro doesn't work quite as well with it. Uro, we can kill or exile here, so that's nice. Ooh, and the Trampley dude. Perfect. Uro. Vanishing Light. I think it's got to be Teferi. We can deal with what's on board. Joriel does get out of hand, but we can manage it a little bit. So they might as well -3 here or draw a card. Okay, yeah. Discards another Uro. You're gone. Dude. Kudro is holding a lightsaber, or this guy?
I was out of sync.
All right, attack in here with trample. Kills it, takes 2. I'm fine with that. All right, so they do have value in just holding on to cards now. Dude, another flipping questing beast. Yeah, we don't block there. All right, let's see what we draw. Triome, it's a redraw. So we can kill the questing beast with our guys. I guess we can do that with what's there already. So cycle. Another Outlaw's Merriment. And we still have 2 mana. So yeah, play Outlaw's Merriment. Is this only as a sorcery? It's instant speed. All right, so Pass the turn. Dude, I'm liking this deck. Yeah, it doesn't do quite as well against the Lucky Clover decks and everything, which bounces all enchantments. Who would have thought? But I like it a lot. It's surprisingly enough, like, just this deck alone would probably almost do better in Historic, just because of the style of decks you run up against. It's kind of weird how that works. All right, so they can get back the Uro this turn. That's fine. We have ways to deal with it. Lots of life gain, though. Down to 20 cards left. All right, if we get 2 guys with the deal damage, that's pretty nice as well. All right, opponent skips it up. There we go. The hard lock of Mardu Merriment with Kudro is so good. Exile your entire graveyard. Make sure Uro dies, and then exile him. And then, dude, it's so fun. Shirt is the person we're up against. Scryland in with the 2-land hand. And removal. And the pieces that we want. Sure. I guess we'll keep it. Just dig for land like crazy pants. That's not a land. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We got the good old arena turned off your lands thing going for us. Why? The odds of hitting lands, especially with the scry here, is honestly ridiculously good for us. A Banishing Light gets you off the board. All right, so we did hit a land. Not a white land, though, so also not good. Down to 18. All right, that's kind of okay. Trialum. Glass Casket. Gideara. You gone, son. We ran up against this exact deck a while ago, so I'm guessing that means that someone is playing this deck over and over again. That's just how this goes, right? So, Heartless Act. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I probably want to shadow this guy soon. So let's actually go Mardu Merriment. Just get it out there. Pass the turn. Not having Deafening Clarion definitely hurts this deck. That's something I'm missing for sure. Down to 11. Down to 9. Create a life linker. Inglorious Anthem, Heartless Act, the Gray Merchant. Gain 3 life back. See if we can get another Gray Merchant out real quick. And this lets us hit in again before we shadow this guy, so we are gaining 6 life at least. Another Green Merchant, okay. I mean, that's a lot of life lost. Ooh, lots of life gained though. All right, gain 6. Shatter. Lost the life linkers. I'm actually not sure that's the best way to go. I could have Glorious Anthem again, made it big enough to save it, gained 8 life a turn. That was a tough choice. I'm not sure what was better there. 1 to face, Banishing Light, the Shepherd, Temple of Silence, Scorching Dragonfire for scorpions and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I guess no attacks. Pass the turn. Double Glorious Anthem next turn as well. If we get a lifelinker, that's what we do. Or we just exile a Wolf Strider. Okay, lifelinkers. No, that's not a lifelinker. Okay, Scorching Dragonfire, hit the Wolf Strider. Force them to sack stuff now. They actually have a lot of damage here to deal. Down to 9. Down to 8. Doesn't go for this Serrated Scorpion. Interesting. Swing in. Gotta start killing them. They don't block? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Veto. All right, with veto, I'm okay. All right, all right. All right, that's 12. They have to chump block with veto to stay alive. They have to chump block here. I guess they could have blocked the others, but that's fine. Okay, down to 2. He dies. Veto's gone, though, so it doesn't get the extra trigger. Down to 6. No, they have Grey Merchant. Is that enough? Down to 1. Oh. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. And we actually win here, I believe. Come on, deck. Give me something. All right. So we're dead on board if I don't swing in. So go for attacks. And I think it is enough. They block these guys. Damage is dealt first. So the death triggers happen after combat damage is dealt. So combat damage is finished. It checks to see if they're dead. They are dead, and then triggers happen. So I know I'm explaining something you guys have seen many, many times, but that was it. Up against Kale, and we've actually had a hand pretty similar to this before, and I think we lost. But I'm going to keep it again, because we have the Scry to hit more white mana. We have Outlaw's Merriment and Glorious Anthem, which is what the deck's built around. And now we have black mana for Heartless Axe, so it's keepable? So do I get greedy here and go for white mana or for the black mana? I guess we see what we need to, if we need to kill anything here. Opt, all right. That probably means it's not Teamer Adventures, which means we might be playing at something actually interesting. Still Teamer Adventures numbers. We'll see. We'll see. Could it be something interesting or is it not? That's always the question. Glorious Anthem, Outlaw's Merriment. Yeah, this is what we're trying to do. It's something interesting. Oh, that's actually kind of a mirror match, which might be better than ours. So this could be a problem. All right, Mountain Merriment. Pass the turn. All right, so Chandra can at least kill something every turn. That is nice. At least one of these tokens every turn. So this is Joriel Teamer Draw 2 deck, which is a sweet deck, by the way. All about this. All in on the draw 2. Please no counter spells. Brazen Bar would be annoying as well. All right, Brazen Bar. Okay. I think we still play Chandra. Okay, you're dead, son. All right, so kill Joriel is an important thing. Ooh, Elspeth Conquers Death, also now a really important thing. Outlaw's Merriment. They didn't do anything this turn, so that helps a little bit. 2 damage to face, pass the turn. Boon of the Wishgiver. ECD yet. We can kind of play for a couple turns though, waiting for it. So, Heartless Act, kill you, Outlaw's Merriment, attack. I mean, this is somewhat of a mirror match, and so I think that we've had enough value to somewhat take it here. Has the 1/1. 1/1s are fine. To fairy, that's less fine. We can kill it though.
My skills are aged.
Oh man. Elspeth conquers death. Give it to me now. Okay, up to 4. Another token. What other draws can we have? Kudro's not the worst. It's not really great either, though. I can use double Bone Crusher and then tick up with Chandra to draw 3 cards. Search your graveyard and library for any number of red instant sorcery cards. Exile them, shuffle your library. You may cast them this turn, add 6 mana. I forgot that you actually draw it to your library as well. That's pretty good. Double Bone Crusher is guaranteed to kill here if I hit the Teferi. Hitting this, I mean, I'm going to get damage into face, right? So I guess I could also just kill a shark. Make sure that Teferi dies. Another Trampley dude. Not what we're looking for. All right, swing it all at Teferi. Fire Prophecy kills one of them. Okay, creates another 2/2, has another blocker. Oh my gosh, nice. Dude, we really needed to get the Elspeth Conquers Death quick. They still haven't used Teferi, so I mean they can still tick up here. Nice. Ruinous Ultimatum? Do we have enough to cast it too? Did we already play a land? No! So they have to kill Chandra here, otherwise we get to Ruinous on the next turn. I thought we hadn't played a land. Because I played the land here, the tap land, gosh dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would have had enough too. Oh, I messed it up. Alright, let's see if they mess up here and don't kill Chandra. I mean, that is one thing that can go well for us. Alright. That's game. That's game. Dude, we had the card. I just flipped and played a tap land earlier on, which, I mean, I was going for the scry to see if it was Elspeth Conquers Death, because if it was, we tick up with Chandra, we get it, we play it, we get rid of the Shark Typhoon. The downside is I attacked in first. I shouldn't have attacked in first. I knew there were so many things I could do with the Shark Typhoon, so I guess we should have tried to deal with it first. Anyway. Alright, up against Shadow Walker. And keep this. Lots of removal. Let's hope that we're up against the right kind of deck. I mean, one nice thing about Scorching Dragonfire, it does also kill Planeswalkers, or hit Planeswalkers. Kudro. I think we're just looking for land. I mean, that with Merriment is really good. We have other ones to run into. Put it to the bottom. Pass the turn. Oh, that's a lot of tap lands. I guess they haven't played anything yet that's actually matters, right? So, Triome, pass the turn. We just get up to Shatter, Outlaws Merriment, Shatter, all that kind of stuff. Life is great. Are they just stuck on 2 lands? White has ways to deal with... Actually, do they have ways to deal with artifacts? Mostly enchantments. I guess we pass the turn. I'm fine taking this. So they finally hit a land. That means that they probably don't have anything else here to hit. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and just get rid of it. Scorching Dragonfire. Outlaws Merriment. And they have 0 things on board. We have a ton of interaction. I'm assuming they do too. I can't think of what else they have that's not casting things. Treacherous Blessing, Doom Foretold. Doom Foretold is annoying. We actually might just put out Glass Caskets just to get other permanents out, actually. Because if it is Doom Foretold... Yeah, as awkward as it is, I'm just playing Glass Casket out just to play it out. Pass the turn. Helia's intervention, isn't it just enchantments? Oh, rude. All right, ECD. Gets Merriment. We exiled their creature, so that's not a thing that can happen. Pass the turn, use Castle Ardenvale. Let's Scorching Dragonfire this guy. All right, so no draw for them, at least. And it's exiled, so they don't get it back with ECD. Treacherous Blessing number 2. I mean, tons of card draw, but that is going to start hurting them. We're not putting any pressure on, though, so... Sure. Pass the turn. Would you say it's a good time to start playing Magic? Yeah, absolutely. Are you saying for me to start playing? I don't know about that. Dude, that's way too much commitment there. Archon of Sun's Grace. So it's when things enter the battlefield. So if they have a spell here, I guess we can Shatter. All right. Down to 12. Glorious Anthem. Can I play that? And so it takes 5 mana to create a token. All right, pass the turn. We go for the tokens. Still don't have the Doom Foretold, so that's something. Castle Ardenvale. Double Glorious Anthem. All right, that's worthwhile. Swing for 3. Down to 9. Pass the turn. Every spell you cast deals 2 to you. Even Doom Foretold, we have plenty of ways to kind of... Yeah, so... Dude, that was it. That was it. We may need more Castle Ardenvales in the deck. I think I only have 1. Maybe it's 2. I think it's 2 copies. All right, heading to the wrap-up for this deck. Overall, I think Mardu Merriment is a really fun deck. I mean, we had some issues up against the Lucky Clover decks, and I think it's just, we're going to have issues with Lucky Clovers for days and days. The one Ruinous Ultimatum, we did run into it and almost had a chance to play it, and we would have probably won the game if we got it. And I misplayed and played a tap land beforehand, all that stuff. Ugh. I kind of forgot it was a thing. And honestly, maybe I should be playing more copies of this. We do get up to lands more often. So yeah, it's just a really good card. Destroy everything that opponent controls is sweet. Yeah, fun deck, fun ideas. Overall, really enjoyed the deck. It was powerful. Having another token generator would have been pretty nice. Besides just Outlaw's Merriment, I think that was one of the biggest downsides. Outlaw's Merriment was great. Drawing into it was a little bit difficult to do. 4 mana is also a little bit hard. So if there's another, even if it's just like something like we're missing Dawn of Hope in Standard 2021. We have it in Standard for the moment. So I mean, I guess you can play that if you want to. But another card like Dawn of Hope would be really nice for this deck, where we can just pay mana, create tokens. If it's cheaper than the Castle Ardenvale, that'd be great. Because 5 mana and you have to tap this and 4 mana, it's a little bit too expensive to do consistently or to have it be useful early enough. But yeah, the deck is fun. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For those on Twitch, or for those who are wanting to follow me on Twitch, link is down in the description below. And we're going to be jumping into something else here now.